This is always a fun time. Time to start another bike build. I like that. This is the fun time, the planning, got some of the parts together. My brother-in-law Mike wants a bike, so this is Mike's bike. That's the project, Mike's bike. Anyway, a cross-country type frame. He found the one he wanted at Performance Bike for 179 bucks. You really couldn't go wrong for the price. Disc brake ready, real straightforward. It came with the seat post, quick release seat post clamp, and it came with a couple things I did not expect, but, well, I'll show you. It came with a headset. It's a zero stack type headset that's set up for. It's a no-name one that it came with, and I kind of questioned the headset itself because the plastic caps and all that. I think it could have been a little bit nicer. Luckily, we didn't know it came with one. We got a zero stack A headset, and these are nice. He's going to be really happy with it, and I know they work well. I'm going to continue the build the way we originally planned and go that way with it. The other thing that it came with I wasn't expecting was alloy headset spacers. And headset spacer is really a headset spacer. I see no issues for or against it. I wasn't expecting it. He did, however, get some carbon fiber headset spacers and stuff for the height he wanted. And of course, carbon fiber is nice, and I think they're 10 bucks or something to that effect. It wasn't bad for carbon. I'm going to go ahead and put these on there just because carbon fiber is nice, and you know, it's a nice little touch. I think Mike's going to like it a lot. I found a Marzocchi Marathon fork. We got that for him at Chain Reaction Cycle, 199 bucks. It's a 4-inch, or actually 100 millimeter fork, and nice thing on these, you pull a spacer out of them, you get 120 millimeter out of them. That's how I'm going to set this up for him. It is an air fork, so when Mike comes here to pick up the bike, I'm going to take a little time, tune it to him, you know how it sits with him. Shock pump, of course, is always necessary for that, never an issue. At his local bike shop, because he's in Oregon, but he found these at his local bike shop. Pair of Shimano M445 or M447 hydraulic disc brakes. They're a mineral oil disc brake, adjustable reach, a front and rear. He got those, which is kind of cool. I've not had the opportunity to work with these yet, so I'm going to play with those and see how they do for him. These are cross-country type riders, so I think they're going to be just fine. Most of the disc brakes are pretty good for that nowadays. They're hydraulic, zero issues there. So the Sonic Outlaw wheels we found for it. They're a little heavier than the average cross-country rider is going to use. The fact of it is he'll never break these, they'll last him forever. It's a quick release fork, it's got the quick release set up. Now if he ever decides to go with a bigger bike or a bigger fork or anything like that, these things are going to transfer straight across. And honestly, for 300 bucks on a wheel set like this, you can't go wrong. Got these at Jensen Bikes, Jensen Cycle. The thing I really like on these, unscrew the cap. Instantly 20 millimeter through axle. It also came with the deals you screw on to make it a 15 millimeter through axle. Pretty hard to go wrong. Very, very versatile wheel, very upgradable. I think Mike's really going to like these a lot. Like I said, they're a little heavier than the average cross-country rider would use, but they're a strong wheel. They're not that heavy. A decent set of tires that aren't real heavy with it. He's going to be a happy guy. And honestly, for 300 bucks for a set of wheels of this nature, I don't think you can go wrong. They're just good wheels. Next up, Chain Reaction Cycle, we got one of their build kits. The cranks we got that at Performance, got the same time as these. Honestly, I forget what he spent on these. It's below 200 bucks though for a good set of cranks. They're actually a little heavier than the average cross country. The Z crank is, I know it's more of a free ride type of a crank, 170 millimeter. But they're not that heavy. They haul it out back and whatnot. They work well. They come with the bottom bracket, of course. Bottom bracket, all the the spacers, everything you need for it. It's that Holotech design. Goes together real straightforward. No issues there. This could be a nice bike. And from there, on the front chainring, we got the Hope 36. Came with the kit. Stepped up and got the Hope as opposed to the oval ones. They offered the Absolute Black, I think is name brand, those new oval ones that they've got out. Honestly, I don't like the idea of those. I did the BioPace thing back in the 90s and tried it out. They sold me on the hype, and I hated it. You could feel the egg shape when you're pedaling. So Well, basically at my suggestion, he went with this one here. It's a 36 tooth. I know these hold the chain real nicely. It's a single ring up front. 10-speed rear. Got the SLX cassette with the kit. The kit itself too is $227 with everything but the crankset as far as the drivetrain goes. Everything. Gonna replace the 34 tooth with a 42 E13 extended range. That makes that single 36 up front work really good where you actually have a bit of a granny gear out of it. He'll be able to climb some hills. He's a little guy, good gearing. He'll be able to make it up hills like a billy goat. I know Mike. It's nice up though. Went with the 1134, so he's got the 11 with the 36. He'll have a decent enough high speed. He'll be able to go anywhere he wants to go as fast as he really wants to go. Then the 42 is going to make him a nice gear ratio for climbing with. So that's going to set up really well. Shift lever, went with the Shimano Z. They hook to the bar rather than the ones that hook to the master cylinder. Went that way because it's really universal. He can change parts in and out as he likes. And it's a good all-around system. Able to go with the brakes he wanted with it, save some money there. Good to go on that. Then the rear derailleur, 10-speed again of course, went with the SLX. It's a real straightforward setup. These are basically like a XT, real close on design, weight, everything. This is going to be a nice bike for him. There's still some things we have to do. We have to come up with, a stem, handlebars, pedals, tires, tubes. Not a whole lot else. I mean, this is pretty much the bike right here. It's going to be a good build. It's going to be fun. And we'll do some video through the process of it and see how it all goes. This will be fun.